back to Chapters Create Character. I'm Legend Moore, and I'll be reading Chapter 11 of A Whale of the Wild. Enjoy the video!
Chapter 11 Longboats. Thought I have let my sister go. My body is as heavy as I swim out of Blood Cove. Leaving Capella behind is like ripping out a hook. I will never be the same. I want my mother. Want her like I did when I was a tiny youngling. I head back to Deception Pass. It is easier to swim without Capella, but it feels wrong to swim alone. Not frightening, not exactly. The only creatures in the sea bigger than me. Still, it is unnerving to breathe without my family rising beside me. A few swift boats zip by, the kind that have lines with a hook on the end to kill fish. I swerve to stay clear of them. I zigzag, I dive. It is exhausting. I wish it was night and the boats would go away. But then I hear another sound, a gentler sound. I stop and call on my memories. Could it be true? Are the longboat riders in the water today? I listen again for the splash and swirling, so much like the sound a swimming bird makes. Each longboat has a beak on the front, like a raven. I pop up for a look, and there they are, the longboat riders. Many of them. They travel in a line, like geese in the sky. They gather every salmon season, just like my own kinship. The old stories tell of a time when all the boats in the Salish were as quiet as these. In those days, boats did not bleed poison. No one tried to capture orcas, and the salmon ran so thick and strong that not a single orca of any kinship ever knew hunger. There were so many fish that rivers shone in the summer sun. Great Mother has stories from when she was a youngling. The longboat riders were the defenders of clams, she said. She built shelters for them along the shore and traps for salmon. We had settled way between us. They hunted the salmon in the rivers and coves, and we hunted them in the sea. Why couldn't I have been born then, when the sea was quieter and all its water tasted clean? When I would have had many sisters. I swim near the longboats. Two of them are about as big as me, and one is bigger. Many humans ride them, dipping their narrow wings into the water together, as though they are one creature. Great Mother always greets them as kin. So I call out my name. I am Vega, daughter of Arctur, great daughter of Sierra, of the wormwood kinship of salmon eaters. They call back to me, not shouting or clicking lights, only gentle sounds and an outstretched wing. I travel alongside them. They are like family. Until I turn and go ashore at the mouth of a river. I swim into the entrance of Deception Pass. The pull is in full force. I can hear the rush of the water through the narrow channel. A tall and steep-sided island stands in the pass at its narrowest point. The force of the water tugs me forward.
but I linger in the sea lee of the island to look ahead. Not a boat is in sight to fight the pull of the Narrows, but I hear the faint drone and the land boats on the bridge far above. In the distance, I catch the shape of an orca, a big one. Uncle Wriggle? I click stream again. The outline of the orca following the larger one bounces back to me. Deneb? I shout. Uncle Wriggle? Who else could it be? I am here. I'm coming home. A great longing for the sight and touching sound of my family wells up in me. I have never in my whole life been away from them for so long. I rush forward as fast as I can go. I am in the narrowest part of Deception Pass when a great boom resounds all around me. So loud, the very force of the sounds pushes me upward. The bottom of the sea jolts forward and back. Boom, pop, crash. The stone grinds against stone. The whole sea goes dark from noise. It presses against my body as if I am underwater so deep no light can reach me. Uncle Wriggle! I shout. The nab? Crash, boom, bang! Rolls up from the depths. My ears throb. The island sways. The bridge above crackles. And land boat a chunk of the bridge tumbled into the water, blocking one side off the passage. I gasp and panic. I draw the biggest breath of my body and hold and plunge onward. My belly grazes from the bottom of the sea.